Hey guys, welcome to what is hopefully a quick review of Tamiya's P-51D Mustang in 72nd scale. I don't know when this came out exactly. I want to say early 2000s though, same time around the P-47 that I built. Probably you'll see that video before this build video. Anyway, so let's move on, and I've taken a few notes already, and one thing I noticed is that it's a tiny build. I think I paid roughly the same for an Airfix kit from Scale Hobbyist, maybe a little bit more, but it's a nice looking kit nonetheless, even though you don't get a ton of pieces. This may be a very good beginner kit in that sense, because some of the P-47s, not P-47, sorry, some of the P-51s, or some of the newer 72nd scale kits to begin with, have a lot of pieces for a beginner. So let's and some of the beginner kits too, I should also point, have like no detail, and that's not so fun as a beginner. So right away what I am noticing is this beautifully detailed instrument panel. You can see the individual dials, buttons, very nice looking. Got the seat and the headrest. One thing I'm always interested to see how companies do this cockpit area. Do they just some leave off the radio, some it's just a separate part. So you have the radio equipment, some other things, and then you have, I believe this is going to be the back. So you are going to be able to see this, I believe, if you look hard enough through the intake. Alright, looking at, oh yeah, you know what, we should look at the interior detail. This is upside down, but look, you can see great detail, and especially since this is a bubble top and a pretty spacious cockpit, you'll be able to see a lot more of this than in the Hawker Hurricane, or Hawker Typhoon that I did. I don't know why I keep on saying Hurricane. But yeah, more detail. It's a Tamiya after all. It's going to be very nice. A few sink marks that you probably want to clean up if you want to get the best looking result. But pretty good. One piece slide molded, or maybe not, I don't know. But one piece ailerons, so that's very nice. These wings, very nice detail. Oops. Right here, these are rivets and they're raised, so that's very nice. So a nice mix of some raised and some recessed panel lines. Again on that side, and right here, more fantastic detail. So moving on to the last two sprues. Alright, moving on to some other parts, since this is a really simple kit. Here we have two polycaps, so it's going to be for your spinner, your prop. The next is here you get the teardrop drop tanks, so very nice. Here's the nose cone spinner, whatever you want to call it, and the prop itself. So just your simple 4-bladed prop, nothing special. Clear plastic. You do, since these are stapled bags, I will open it up so we can just take a nicer look at them. So you get two cockpits, or two bubble tops. There's the gun sight, there's the front windshield, and I'm gonna have to do some research on the one I'm building, but they don't appear to be different, but I know, oh yeah, this one's a lower profile, but I do know that there are different types of cockpit or cockpit glass for the P-51s over the years. That's not just the P-51Cs, Bs, the greenhouse, just for the Ds itself. Straight up, here are the decals. Let's get them out here. Alright, and here are the decals, and this is always sort of a drag with Tamiya kits. Their decals are not good in comparison to, they're not bad, they're just really thick and can be a little delicate at times. but they're not like as good as some of the cartograph ones out there. And actually, trumpeters too. Trumpeter makes some good decals. I don't know if they use cartograph. Anyway, get the D-Day invasion stripes, which are very nice. Probably will end up painting those if I go that route. Right here, you got some registers. You got the markings HO for the Blue-Nosed Bastards. Nuki Bookie, and then Pete II, which is, I think, pretty famous. Right here you got legible nameplates, which is always nice to see. At this scale it's not necessary, but it's nice when you can read it and it's not just a bunch of random gibberish. Those are also appear to be legible. It says grade 100 IA gallon something. Those I can't see, so I don't know if they're legible or not. Interesting. I don't know if this is for the invasion stripe or this is to make a decal pop a little bit more, give it a white background. But yeah, so that's actually, before we go, take a quick look at the instructions real quick. There shouldn't be too much. There shouldn't be anything too unusual. So part 1, yeah, just assemble your cockpit. Doesn't give you a yeah, okay, so that's what it doesn't give you an instrument decal, but that's okay. We'll make one up. Right here, you put the wheels together. You know, then you do the cockpit itself. Put them together, close them up. Then you do, you know, put your different exhausts in there. I don't know if it's different in terms of plane or not. And then this is something kind of cool that you don't see on a lot of kits, is which way to angle the exhaust. So that's nice from Tamiya. Assemble the wings. I'm glad they do it this way, where you put the bottom wing first and then put the top two, because sometimes they'll have you put the top two before you put the fuselage down, and then it's sometimes it won't fit in. So that's nice to see it that way. And then you just have your standard build through there, and then again orientation, which way to have it. So that's nice. Unfortunately, these are not colored, but it's pretty simple colored. And actually, one thing I didn't realize, I only thought this had 2 schemes, but it has 3. It has this one, which is on the box. I only thought it had these 2. I didn't know it came with this other one. So yeah, so it looks like a pretty straightforward, simple kit. Shouldn't be too hard to build. And from what I see, it's pretty beginner friendly. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.